I'm gonna start recording. Alright, I don't know if anyone's here. Optimal. That's fine. I don't really care. Alrighty. Well, looks like that's working. Optimal. That's fine. I don't really care. Alrighty. Well, looks like that's working. Alright. Alright. Alright, anyone there yet? I can't see the chat at the moment. Let's see. Has no idea if literally anyone is watching yet. Let's see. Here's my channel. I'll mute this sexy boy. All right. I don't know if anyone's here right now. I really don't know if anyone's here right now. Error occurred on my end. All right. Hello, XDurang. Alright, well, right now I'm trying to see if I can get the, at least another view where I can see the chat. Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, this is going to be archived, so I will give people a few minutes to show up. A few more minutes. It's Raster! Hi, Raster. Alright, we will start in a couple of minutes. There we are. Now we're getting some people here. Hey, Jen. Uncanny Stage Rage. All right. Ricky Tijerna loves the inclusion of Def fucking Galacticon in my edits. Yeah, definitely one of my go-to music sources. For anyone who is wondering, this is currently playing Go Into the Water with every other beat missing. HD Ring remembers my 5th anniversary.
We go to the depth of the sea for between us. There's no loss. Constantly we will be attacking.
Alright, Uncanny Stage Rate asks what happened to the original edit of Pressure. Well, it got copyrighted, and for some reason in the last, like, year or two, the copyright system has gotten less friendly to counter notifications, so I had to re-upload it filtered. The original version is still on Vidly. You can get to that from the description of the original one. Okay, enough meme death clock for now. Alright, so... let's get started. I believe we will start. Let's see, with... oh. Alright. Alright. We will start. Okay, first of all, as an introduction, this is a YTP retrospective. Even though I'm not all that well known for my YTPs, I'm doing it anyway because I saw NPCarlsson do it, like, during Christmas, so I thought I'd do something like that too. Alright, we will start with my very first YTP, which I think I made around the same time as my first SpongeBob edit. Let's see just how badly this holds up. Alright, that is my actual toilet. That is YouTube poop intro I intended as my YouTube poop intro. That, you know, everyone has one of those. And I wouldn't use it again forever, because I didn't make any YTPs, but you'll see it again.
Why are you laughing?
Because I just swallowed a cyanide pill.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Simple reference. This is so many of these of the jokes in this thing. Simple references. But anyway.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a...
Alright, simple reference. Again, South Park joke. Oh god, anyone remember when Obama called Kanye a jackass? That was very...
Come on, guys.
That was like 2009.
Cut the president some slack.
Toki, you are now the lead singer of the band.
No thanks.
You know, your creative voice is not appreciated, and we are going to change that.
Honestly, I don't want no creative voice. It's cool.
Are you kidding me? You are now the lead singer. Go, make up some lyrics. 1, 2, 3, go!
So on the winds we sailed forth.
Yep, that's the joke. Instead of him singing in random Norwegian,
the ocean,
he's,
the great Chalupa King. He comes with his mighty bolt of electric lightning fury. My chalupas I defend. 99 for a value meal.
Okay, skipping ahead.
They took my...
That Georb was in horrible quality because this was before I found a way to record the input that was coming to my speakers, so I had to record my actual speakers with a microphone to get the Georb. Because, like, it was I didn't know how to download, like, the video properly. Oh man. Okay, this is one I'm a little more proud of. Like the Boxman, like, syncing up to the gears. I think this one came out relatively well.
There are also those who claim that our reform efforts would ensure illegal immigrants.
Ah, yes.
This too is false.
This video, the video I have with this joke on its own
I'm
has
proposing
a
would
lot
not
more
apply to
views.
those who are here illegally.
Has a lot more views than this actual whole YTP. If you can call it that.
It's not true.
It is true. 1 second, I'm gonna check the chat. Alright. Remember the pants. No free head was classic. Damn, this is old. Obama is back. Obama is not back yet. We still have a Trump in the White House.
Let's all just burst in
Oh,
theirs at the same
this
time.
one's pretty good.
Go ahead, Toki.
I sit down when I pee. There's nothing that crazy about me. I'm just taking a whiz. Mind your own biz. Why is everybody always staring at me?
Hey, bro,
This,
I gotta go. Let me through. I gotta
fits
go number
pretty
2.
well,
Can do.
like
I'm
the
taking
video
a
and the
pee.
source.
Sitting on the loo,
This is
having
a
little
good
long
Are you sitting
crossover
down?
dub,
sitting
as
down.
they
You're not
seem to
making
be
brown?
colloquially
I'm not
known.
making brown.
Are you making iced tea?
Just lemonade.
But are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
Why don't you stand like a regular
Pervert
man?
laptop.
10 feet in the urinal can.
If you really want to know why I'm sitting strong, I just can't stand touching my bong.
If anyone wants to know, that Metalocalypse short is where the pervert laptop line comes from that I used in, oh, what was it? Unfriendly Whore. Alright. More edits.
How come Stiggin still has grapes?
So how come we can't have a fucking grape juice? That's fucking not fair.
These guys really...
That joke, I don't think that joke landed very well, but the joke is she won't let them have any grape juice because there's waffle in them. As in, there's waffle in the grape juice. Next thing.
Let's have some fun with
Oh,
appliances. Okay.
I put the coffee grinder in the microwave.
I don't know how to cook.
Okay, that was a very old song from Andrew Huang's old website, Songs to Wear Pants To. I'm sure a lot of you guys, like, you know, are aware of, like, Andrew Huang's music YouTube channel, you know, that kind of Metro Chinese-American guy. But a long time ago, back when I was in, like, middle school, he had a website with a bunch of, like, random songs he made, either at request or on commission. They were just, like, usually, like, 30-second long random things. Those are fun times. And then I put it to the cloak.
Sorry, Squidward. It's just so
Ah,
funny.
yes.
You know what we say.
The only people who don't like a Krabby Patty have never one.
Ah, yeah, that is some unnecessary censorship at its finest. You know, I hope this stream doesn't get, like, copyrighted or something. For this
That's me.
few
Never
minutes of
one,
SpongeBob.
Never will.
What?
What?
What? What
I'm
did you
just
say?
gonna show the
I've never a Krabby
bottom
Patty
half
and
of the
never
screen.
will.
I'm sorry, I don't...
I've never a Krabby Patty.
I've never fucked a Krabby Patty. I've never...
Those words. Is it possible to use them in a sentence together like that?
I've never a Krabby Patty. I've never a Krabby Patty. I've never a Krabby Patty.
Never a Krabby Patty? Well, you've got one right now. No wonder you're always so miserable. Here, this.
Get that garbage out of my face.
If you it, you'll love it.
One of those radioactive sludge balls you call food? Next, I suppose you'll want me to go square dancing with Patrick.
Sorry, Patrick.
I re-edit that last few minutes, last, like, you know, few seconds in either the one that was already released or the one that's upcoming, the editing collab by Rotten Cheese / and Octical. You'll see it when it's out, which will be probably in spring sometime, according to Octical's current schedule.
This is your opening track, you deaf monkey piece of shit!
Let's just quit
Ah,
while
yes.
we're ahead of
Replacing
them.
swears
You're
with
bailing on me too fine!
No, but you
SpongeBob
screams at them
noises.
since you blows it. We can still talk stimins to it.
No, you can't.
All of you! Yeah, you heard me! F you!
This is pretty entertaining,
What are
I
you
think.
doing, Pickles? Are you filming me with your camera phone, you mother...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm put that away, it's not appropriate.
So wait, just so I understand, you're all passing on Taking It Easy?
Yeah, we pass.
I can't even begin to believe that. You know what? You know, I'm keeping that song for Planet Piss.
So I'm in Planet Piss now?
No, you're not in Planet Piss, you greedy asshole. No.
So you
Oh god, this
murderface, that's
reminded me
mine.
What are you
of another
doing?
video
Are you
that
gonna
I
throw a
should
basket of hot towels at
include
me?
Yes, I'm
in
gonna
this
throw
collection.
the basket of hot towels at you.
I don't think you should.
Why not?
Because those towels are really hot. Throw hot towels, you lunatic.
Alright, that was some classic SpongeBob bleep Sailor Mouse censorship replacement. I mean, I don't know. Most of these jokes, most of these videos are like, I mean, these segments are just like one joke that kind of speaks for itself, but, well, oh, I like this one.
let's burn. All the deaths like the let's burn. All the deaths like the let's burn.
Yeah, I was jamming out to that one when I made it. It was like, that was when like Death Album 2 had come out pretty recently. Alright. Oh boy, another SpongeBob one.
Hey, you squatty ass! What the f is wrong with you? You must be some kind of to be able to ignore a crying child! Whoa, dude! You know what you like? You like your Hey, Wendy, what's up?
Alright, yep, that was the same joke as the Metalocalypse one from like a minute ago. Next.
Ickles, the drummer.
Oh god, these ones.
Doodly doo. Ding dong. Doodly doodly doo. Nathan.
And then we get like 20 iterations of that same joke. But first, another unnecessary censored SpongeBob.
Are you f***ing now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm f***ing a word spot. Sorry.
Are you f***ing now, Mr. Krabs? Are you f***ing it?
I'm f***ing SpongeBob.
Patrick, that's not a
Get off of me!
Patrick, that's not a cock. You know what, I'm kind of surprised that, like, of all the, or the few midlife crustacean edits that I've seen, they never say, "Are you fucking it, Mr. Krabs?" I mean, that always seemed so obvious to me when I made this. Never seen one do that particular line.
Are you f***ing it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you f***ing it now, Mr. Krabs? Or thou f***ing it now, Mr. Krabs? You f***ing it now, Mr. Krabs? How about now? Can you f***ing Mr. Krabs? Can you f***ing Mr. Krabs?
Alright, this is some...
Can you f***ing Mr. Krabs?
So, you want to know if I can it? Yeah! Do you really want to know if I can
Remember back when they were like younger and like just the execution of such a simple joke was satisfying? Like... Ugh.
Yeah! Because I can it. You want to know what I'm loose? I'm like a total burger.
Oh yeah. Let's see, is my stream still alive? Okay, good. Alright. You should have bleeped the square dancing part. Yeah, I have other stuff in the edited.
Hey man, I gotta tell you, it's one of the coolest hunting trips I've ever been on.
Hey, I'm really glad we've become pals, Mr. Check this out.
Ah yes, this is just a series of people saying Nathan Explosion, but with the explosion replaced with an actual explosion.
Political crisis looms in Florida as Governor Kip Slaughter is on the ropes after making disparaging remarks against Nathan.
What the fuck? Holy shit! You're Nathan!
That explosion sound effect was used in an old, let's see, it wasn't even a Flash game, it was a pre-Flash game that I found on, like, Alfie.com in, like, elementary school called, Super Kid. I mean, it was like a stock sound effect that it was used in a bunch of other, like, similar games, but that's the one I remember it from.
Please welcome Nathan and...
Ah, yes, the fucking robot chicken. Alright. And now, the one that's I'm actually still proud of, because this one took a lot of work to get all the stuff happening correctly. Not sure how well this is going to all show up on the stream, because looks like the stream was being pretty choppy when I checked on it, but here we go. Alright, that one, I basically went through the Metalocalypse theme song frame by frame and like noted like what the lighting changes were for like pretty much each frame. Let's see. Oh man, I might be able to bring up just a sec. Is that alright? Alright, yeah. Alright, I might be able to bring up the like flash file for the original shit I made for that. Just a sec. I have to remember what folder everything's in. Just a minute. Here we go. Let's see if this shit works. Alright, let's see what the... Nathan, what the fuck boom, directed by Michael Bay, Chopstrem. XD Ring is on his lappy now. Alright. Yeah, sorry if the stream's a little choppy. I'm sure my internet's kinda crappy. Alright, let's see, one sec. Alright, I present to you. One sec. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Alright, I present to y'all the original like lighting thing I made. This is just like the lighting template I made in Flash. And then like I went through this with the final video and like made different just like different lighting effects spread over a bunch of different layers. I mean, I'm aware the stream is probably so choppy you guys probably couldn't see much of that, but anyway. Alright, now next up is my entry for Nitro edits. Hi Nitro, I know you're, I think you're in the chat, right? Or did, one second, let me check the chat. Nitro's not here. Alright. Anyway, this is for Nitro Edits rock rap collab. This will be just a second. So this was, I don't even know how much later this was than the previous one, but alright, this collab was released in 2016, which is, yeah, a good 5 years. 5 years after my last YTP, I finally started making a few more. Alright, let's see how this all holds up. There's my intro again. Unchanged.
Hi guys, it's Reverend Moms, and I bet you jerked it. Small cut.
Alright. Baby's first sentence mix. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bass and drum line from that were from the multitracks for Billy Idol's White Wedding. And let's see, the harmony guitars at the end were from the... Yeah, I think from the multitrack stems of Laser Cannon Death Sentence. I'm gonna see if I can bump up the quality. Even though the stream's crappy anyway. But, and probably because I'm streaming data. Not really conducive.
But I bet you can't play this. Something like that.
Alright. Would you play and pause properly, you jerk? Alright. Yeah, that was, I think a couple of multi-tracks from fucking Take On Me by Aha with and I think some of like the squealy guitars there were also from multi-tracks for White Wedding.
I mean, it was a
more sentence fixing.
Comes and then he falls. Whoa. Listen to those wicked dueling guitar solos. It's like Squeedly versus Needly over here. Yeah. Go Squeedly. Go Squeedly.
Squeedly loses.
Squeedly trips underwater.
Epic Shark Tale reference. That was... Yeah. Ah, yes.
I've seen it unfold. My mattress jammed in your ass. I am eating my virgin rectum taped shut, filled with piss, pee, vagina.
Scary Movie 4 reference.
Powerful stuff.
I am SuperIdiotMan, and bet you I can't play this.
That guy is not actually me. I don't have hair like that, or a guitar. Actually, I do have a guitar, but it doesn't look like that. If you didn't see that, one second, how far back is it? The message on screen said, piano covers will resume their usual schedule in June, because, this was when I was in my last semester of college, and I was, working on, like, final projects, so, I had taken a hiatus from, most of my editing and Death Clock on Piano stuff. And yeah, there's me messing up part of the solo to Starved. Damn it.
Did you fuck up?
So
that voice was Edit Dealer, but actually spliced in from the first video I made, the Mermaider one, because like the first few I had Edit Dealer film, because that was like before I had my own music player, so I had to borrow his cell phone. And like, you know, I had him like film things as well, but then after like a couple I had my own. Okay, next.
Told you I couldn't play it.
It's funny because I actually can play it, but I just messed up that time.
Come on, man. Let's do something that really cooks. Something that cooks. All right, guys.
Something that cooks.
All right, now let's listen to blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
Yeah. That was Headache and a 64th by I don't remember the guy's name, but just a random guy who made a bunch of like technical death metal stuff. All right. That last one was oh boy, that last one was Kentucky Meat Shower. All right, let's see. Marker Kelm says, "Hey, Super Idiot." What the fuck? Okay. All right, Rocco. Some of them look like flags. Yep. I assume those are the previs for the death theme. Like I saw two that resemble the anarcho-communist and the anarcho-pacifist flags. That's cool. God, you're actually blessed. Okay. Maybe so. Jin loves that intro Trogdor. Actually Ring asks what happened to Edit Dealer? Well, he's still around, still lives in my hometown. I still hang out with him usually a couple times a month. But yeah, he just hasn't been editing in forever because you know, at first his like laptop was dead, and then for like a long time, and then he got a new one, but by that point he just like it'd been so long that he just kind of like wasn't editing anymore, I guess. I don't know. He does have like a few unfinished edits on like one of his older laptops, but Those probably aren't retrievable at this point. Alright, next up will be my entry for a pallet's first experimental collab. As soon as I find the right timestamp. 44:22. Alright, it's loading a little bit. Yeah, alright, fine. Alright. Let's see if this fucking loads. If the loading sucks too much because of me streaming and trying to download things at the same time, I can always just pull these up on like the actual video files I have on my computer. Here we go. Ah, I finally iterated on my fucking toilet intro. Alright, so a bunch of acid trip effects on a drum cam for fucking pause like a fucking normal thing. Yeah, the drum cam for Dream Theater's Honor Thy Father. Oh, there's a nice homemade, what was it called? Not rolling shutter. The one that in Space Odyssey. Fuck. I forgot what it's called. Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, this is me filming my laptop with one of my cameras. Yeah, I think the actual camera several times over. Going through different things like a sheet of foil or the reflections of a magnifying glass or one of my tablets or something like that. It's experimental, what can you say? Alright, now, let's see, it's in the chat. Yeah. Rocco misses edit dealer, his edits were great. Yes, they were. That explains why I haven't seen him on the internet. Glad to see he's doing well, at least he's doing well for himself. Octical, oh hi Octical! You're awesome, Super Idiot Man, so glad I got the chance to collab with you on more than one occasion. That drums video is turning into a scramble porn. Yep. Experimental collab. What do you... Ah, Octagold is thinking of doing a collab edit of Animaniacs Taming of the Screwy once he's done with the Karate Choppers thing that I requested. Alright. If any of y'all are interested in editing Animaniacs, let Octacle know. Alright, now what do we do? Alright, oh boy. Here, alright, next up is my entry for the 1 second of ear rape collab. So, yeah, this one's probably not going to have much to say about it. Let's see, 40. It'll be just a second before I find where the thing starts. And of course, loading videos takes a little longer than it should because I'm streaming, which is uploading data, which somehow throttles my download data. Okay, here we go. Yep, that was not sure if you guys even saw that because I don't know how choppy my stream is, but here it is. That was, let's see, footage of one of the clips I used in my latest YTP MV of a guy like rolling over in his car a few times. And then I put I don't even remember which what the sound effects I put over it were. Yeah, I don't know, just some like random ear rapey stuff. Alright, I think that speaks for itself. Next up is a thing I called a Basehead's Acid Trip, which is my entry for the second experimental YTP collab by Palette. Just wait for this damn thing to load. Ah, another iteration of my toilet intro. This was like actual footage I filmed of like a radio, one of our radios making static noises. Alright, and those weird finger things are like chunks of a guitar fretboard that I kind of animated like to... They basically bend where like the guitar player's fingers are. Yep, certainly a trip. Alright. Alright. Well, first off, let's see if there's any more in the chat. Let's do that. Ah, yes. Alright. Next up, we have my recently re-uploaded entry to Raster's Obscure Logos collab. This is the logo intro vanity plate thing for a Vidalectrix game, Where's an Egg? Basically a spin-off website from Homestar Runner featuring obscure 8-bit style games. Here we go. Yeah, that was basically just some, you know, warpy acid trip effects. Maybe not quite acid trip, but you know. Yep, that was for those wondering, that song was Blind Faith by Dream Theater. Okay, next. You dropped a bridge on him. Let's see. Alright, so next up is my entry for the YouTube Animators collab, split into several parts in Evan Arky's final video, so alright. So I will do the version on I have on Google Video. Just so, oh, come on. There we go. That should be all right. Here we go. I present to you 50 Pants Sicker.
I'm Harry Partridge.
So this is a YTP of let's see, SpongeBob Sick Pants by was it Psychic Pebbles, I believe. Yeah, it was Psychic Pebbles. And for this one, I'm pretty sure this is unique to pretty much any YTP. I took the original Flash file off of Newgrounds and like brought it into Flash so I could like play around with all the graphics. So that's why like there's what would otherwise be very, very good masking, but it's actually just like me fucking out with all the graphical assets in the original. This is a really interesting effect. basically I have like the visual, basically like the sound responds to the motion, which is basically the brightness of the effect that I have here. So it like makes distorted noises whenever the screen's moving. He wants a Krabby Patty. SpongeBob dicks. That's probably one of the reasons I haven't actually uploaded this to YouTube myself, even though I think there's a couple small segments that Evan left out of the collab. But oh yeah, this Squidward thing was actually edited over in the final one, but like I was able to take like some of the assets off, and like there was like a completely different sort of incomplete Squidward animation underneath it. He has a peepee nose. Yeah, bunch of let's see, Patrick's boob rock just flying around the screen with the all the different fills, I guess.
I have killed.
Ah yes, fucking Jerry Jackson edit or whatever.
A collection of babies. Your fanny is deep, like there's loads of rocks and seaweed and grass in.
It's a boy's corpse. That was a graphic from Sick Pants.
There, you fucking shithead.
So most of this was, or at least like up to this part, was originally I considered putting it in. What was it? I think it was edited Great Britain's British Cartoons YTP's collab, but I ended up not putting that in. All right, just to say.
This is a flash tribute to when Lincoln Drugs came to my house one day. Hello there, Jerry Jackson. I made this for.
Everyone remembers Link on Drugs. He was good.
Oh, to watch.
Yeah, that was pretty representative of his YTPs, though. Oh yeah, the slow ride is actually in SpongeBob Sick Pants. That's why I put it in there. to Jerry Jackson's murderous friend dancing after a murder.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Yep, if you have multiple penises jizzing at the same time, you get eaten. That's what happens. I like how the fucking rock is just bouncing around the chunk of the sky. Okay, so this one was basically Flash has like reusable graphics called symbols that, like, if you do, you can like have them across like many frames, and if you edit them, like they change in all frames. So I did that with like a bunch of random edits to the graphics. Like it turned stuff sideways, fucked with the colors, fucked with the fills. Oh, the oh fuck was from one of the outtakes that's normally hidden at the end of the fucking Flash file. It's like not properly accessible unless you like hack the Flash file. Pretty cool. Bye, Gary. For some reason, I put a syringe in there. Oh, also if you freeze frame it, it says, "Hi Evan, nice collab. Except you let some weirdo put a bunch of dicks in it." From SuperIdiotMan. And Gary's shell pukes. That was definitely a pretty interesting experimental type poo-poo. Alright, let's see. See if the chat has anything interesting in it. Make more SpongeBob voice edits. Yep. Definitely making more SpongeBob edits. In the middle of one right now. It's just been going pretty slow because, I've had stuff going on in my real life that, and also just kind of forgetting sometimes because I don't know why. Alright. Me and my friends used to quote some of your YTPs back in high school. Awesome. I mean, my friends and I quote the edits we watched as well. I know Cupcack would be all over Squidward's nose, if you know what I mean. Good, but underappreciated. Yep, especially because I haven't, like, re-uploaded this outside of the context of Evan's actual collab. Dinner. Alright. Fuck my ass. What's next? Alright, I believe next up is my entry to Jimmy Davis's YouTube fart collab. This was an audio-only YouTube collab, so that's real interesting. Let's see. 60. And of course it's going to be like a minute or two to load, because my connection is a little crumbly. Alright. And we'll watch the tail end of Ugly Barnacles. This is the first ever YouTube fart collab. So this is just basically a bunch of like random audio effects that I did in Adobe Audition.
There have been other Anyway, let me just get right into the rules for this one.
Alright, is a distorted version of a Syriac song, and in a minute or two, or in a few seconds, I play a clip from an interview with Syriac. Yep, there it is. That was a drum riff, I guess, let's see, convolved with a couple of different Tenacious D yas. And one of those weird noises was, let's see, the isolated keyboards from Dream Theater's In the Presence of Enemies Part 2, I think? Yeah, Part 2. Just like really distorted in one of the like stretchy programs that lets you change like all the like resonances and shit. Okay, that was SpongeBob's Whistle outro playing, what was it, going into the end of the solo from Dream Theater's Constant Motion. Yes, I know, I have a lot of Dream Theater references. And it's just the way it is. Okay, that was just a bunch of, from Death Star by Tenacious D, just like a bunch of snare hits in a row. And that's the end of that one. Alright, let's see what's next. Ah yes, the third experimental collab is next. But first, let's check the chat. Good, but underappreciated. Dinner. Okay, looks like no one had any brilliant comments to make about any of this shit lately. Alright, let's see. I guess I gotta check the timestamps for this next one. Just a sec. 1856. Or this one too. Alright, I think we're ready to roll. That's the right one, right? Yeah. OBS and its hotkeys. Useful feature. Come on. Okay, so this was my entry to the third experimental collab by Palette and Paper King. I think they co-hosted this one. So basically it's all the same couple of effects. First of all, there is the SpongeBob episode reacting like it's time warping to the little like green laser pointer that's on screen. Up. Guess I gotta go back to the earlier part. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Come on, you motherfucker. Come on. You motherfuckers. Let's see, is there anything, That's okay, take your time. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that does it. I'm doing the, fucking actual video file I have on my fucking hard drive. Oh, looks like it's starting. Here we go. Okay, so this stuff is the video game Antichamber with yeah, I think I have the same effect on it as I did at the beginning of the Sick Pants YTP. With like taking the difference of like a couple consecutive frames and like having that drive some of the audio. Yeah, the like those noises are the audio driven by the fuck turd. And let's see, this masking is Otekra's Gantz Graph music video. And the reverby music in the background is it's a bunch of multi-tracks from Carnivool's. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Forget which song it is. It's off their newest album, which is still pretty old, but this can't be happening. Dead Man. It's called Dead Man because it has like a lot of like random layered guitar effects and like just really weird stuff that I just all like just kind of slapped together and put a bunch of reverb on and slowed down. So yeah, if you guys haven't played the game Antichamber, it's a pretty cool game with lots of weird like puzzles and trippy like very trippy environments and stuff. Okay, this is like a bunch of the same stuff at this point. Alright, let's first of all see if there's... Alright, next up is edit that Raster and I made together for the... I think this might have also been I think this was also an Evanarchy, is the Adventure Time collab. So yeah, this is yeah, it's probably like one of my only other like traditional style edits besides the Nitro rock rap collab one. All right, let's watch some of this stuff. Finn singing the fucking YouTube poop theme with his girly screams that are just a stock sound effect reused 10 times. Also got some digital destruction, in case you might not have been able to see that considering how poor the stream's coming through, but... Come on, grab your penis. And I added another Jake and Warren Ampersand coming out of their crotch dongs. Distant dicks.
I'm kidding.
It's still not entirely sure what the joke ended up being, because originally, like, the joke with Finn was like, I know it was like a reference to the new Star Wars with the black guy named Finn. I think some of that got lost when I tried to edit it, but I don't know.
Wait, what's that?
The end of the fun.
Hey there, everyone!
The end of the fun. That's from Gumball, the puppet episode made by the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared people. Same show. That's saying fucking Teen Lion Cats Go is the same show as fucking Adventure Time, I think. What's that even called? Thundercats Roar. All right, next. That's a really cool like After Effects effect called I forget what it's called. I think it's CC Flow Motion or something like that. One of those.
I did a business.
Haha, BoJack reference. All right, another of let's see. This is Raster referencing some like YTP and B from like another from like a Tom and Jerry edit or something. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Maybe Raster knows. I don't see Raster. That was was from Little Inferno, which I think we have another Little Inferno reference. He found chocolate pudding. Chucky reference.
They're all lefties.
Classic Raster joke.
I am not finding any cock, man. Hard work sucks. Hard cock.
Keep it together, chubby.
I love like how I think that was me who edited like the fucking Finn's voice crack to just like exaggerate it so much.
Nobody calls me dummy.
And this music was something Raster found from like a really old MTV promo. Another Chucky reference.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. Oh yeah.
Jake, hit me.
Oh yeah, jizz jacking references. That is a song by the Thunderlords. They're basically a metal band for kids from like somewhere in Scandinavia. They're kind of funny.
You know I'm fat.
Well, I got big tits and I can't reach my dick when I got to take a piss and I'm fat. That's a Ween song. Alright, and that's the end of that one. Alright, let's see if we got any more. Granted that chubby and tubby rhyme mean the same thing, they're not the same word. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Jake doesn't care. Lollipop Cop loves my edits. So do I. Oh yes, it's not police. Alright, Alright, let's see. Next up is a few little entries I have for the Isaiah the Vargas's 0 Seconds YTP collab, which is all the YTPs in this one are less than 1 second long. Alright, let's see, 26 is the first one. Oh god, if the stream's this bad, like, you guys might not be able to see, like, any of what's going on, but, here goes something. Ah yes, a repeated sus joke. That was, Wallace doing, pressing on a button in wrong trousers. 53. Does this say fuckatron? Alright, there we go. Alright, if you slow this way down, you might be able to hear, which song that's supposed to be. Okay, that doesn't work, but, if you, like, slow it down, like, with the proper slowing down software, you might be able to hear which song I'm YTPMVing. That one wasn't mine, but the next one's mine. Here we go. Hey, that was another thing where it's just all the snare hits this time from Meshuggah's New Millennium Cyanide Crest. Or just a bunch of snare hits. And then lastly, there was another entry that I guess didn't make it into the final collab. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's answering the door. Yep, that was it. I know it's really hard to see, but oh, the quality was set way low, that's why. Just a smackin'. Yep, that's a bunch of random effects jammed together. Shut up! Fucking stop it. That's basically just like a bunch of clips like offset in time very slightly and then layered, alternating between additive and subtractive. So yeah. I also have the same effect at near the beginning of my next YTP entry I'm making, but you guys will see that when it comes out. All right, let's see. I don't know about any ice cream headaches, but in this country we say brain freeze. Yeah, I usually say brain freeze too. Alright, that's all the YTPs I currently have uploaded, but I'm gonna show you one more really old one. This one is very stupid. Oh boy, I'll have to find it one sec. This was way back during one of Edit Dealer's older accounts. I think it was like Galactic Death Dealer or something like that. One of his Death Dealer era accounts. Let's see, is this the right one? $2012, is that right?
So, you guys are good? You got your...
What's Woody interjects about?
Man, just can't...
Yep. Alright, everybody. Just a second. A couple more seconds. Let's see, is it this one I want? Yeah. Alright, I present to you guys Toki and Murderface do a barrel roll.
So, you guys are good? Huh? You got your coffee?
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the cups of coffee.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure.
We made this.
Barrel roll.
You guys wants the hot barrel roll.
God, this is so stupid.
Doing the record. We
made this in like 2012, I think.
I just want to make everything
during a sleepover.
You want to be comfortable.
It's fine. Press play.
You don't have to be rude. I mean, you're not rude. But look, now I'm going to play you this song that I wrote. Toki helped. And just, it would be great if you guys could just keep your comments to yourself. Just keep quiet while we play it and not interject.
What's Woody interjects about?
Man, just can it. Try to play something that'll blow your mind, all right? Just something
this is
really
gonna be so epic.
Like waiting to pass your feet?
Yeah,
instead of...
I said just can it.
Dude, the barrel with an apostrophe. Such a... Like, all the jokes of these are just so stupid, but they're, like, slightly funny.
Interaction till after. Ready? Here goes.
Who engineered this?
I just told you no interrupting. It just kills the momentum. Wait, what?
Right. Sorry.
Koki engineered it. Why?
Nothing. No, it sounds good so far. Okay, just play it.
Oh, does it? What's he likes about it the most? Koki, shut up! God! Just listen! Mouth shut! Open mind! Ready to dig something really cool? Shut the up and listen!
Yeah. Fucking best thing ever. So dumb. Just like repeats for like the entirety of like the song. So stupid.
Great, guys.
Yeah, you guys really nailed it. You want to hear it again?
No, I mean,
Okay, guys, you obviously like it. So let's just cut the shit, man. Is this thing going on the record or what?
No.
What? What the f*** do you mean, no?
It's sounds like a Death Clock songs. I mean, it's great stuff, but...
That's it, it's great! Are you hearing this, Toki? This is your opening track, you
deaf monkey pieces of shit.
Let's just quit while we're ahead. I don't want to...
You're bailing on me too, fine!
No, but so you scream
wow, this is
you blow
a while of unedited stuff.
No, you can't.
All of you!
We can still do the barrel roll. No, you can't.
You! What are you doing, Pickles? Are you filming me with your camera phone, you mother?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm put that away. It's not appropriate.
So wait, just so I understand, you're all passing on.
Yeah, we pass.
I can't even begin to believe that. You know what? I'm keeping that song for Planet Piss.
So I'm in Planet Piss now?
No, you're not in Planet Piss, you greedy asshole. No.
That's mine.
What are you doing? Are you gonna?
Yes, I'm gonna.
I don't think you should.
Why not?
Because those barrels are really hot.
Okay. Because those barrels are really hot. That's. Yeah, it's such a stupid joke, but it's kind of funny, you know?
I don't think you should.
Why not?
Because those barrels are really hot. You lunatic.
Alright, that is the end of that shitstorm. Alright, those are my YTPs. Rock Orange, lol, this is pretty bad. We all got to start somewhere. Yep. Jin wants to barrel roll the Hindenburg into the Titanic. Don't we all? Don't we all? Alright, that's pretty much been all my YTPs and stuff. So, hope you enjoyed this 10th anniversary shitty, somewhat impromptu celebration. Alrighty, let's go home.